Hi everyone, my name is Anastasis and welcome to the disaster that I call it my channel. Okay, since I was very young, I never enjoyed reading, and I think that's because I love movies, or at least that's what I'm used to saying. I don't really know if it's true or not. However, recently, about a month ago, I decided I want to start reading, and the reason is because of FOMO. Stay with me. I know how fear of missing out leads to me reading. I'll tell you. I've been surrounding myself with people that they enjoy reading. I'm clueless. So I decided to give it a go and start by reading a few books. And I like it. I started by reading books that will help me with my research in university. Right now I am researching YouTube blogging and how it represents millennials. So I started reading books from vloggers that I enjoy watching or they are really well known on the platform. And then eventually I was like, okay, I do like fiction, so why don't I go back to reading books that movies are based on? And my favorite franchise is Harry Potter, so I was like, okay, we're gonna start reading Harry Potter. And that was a game changer. I fall in love with the books. And I know I am 24 years old, and some people were saying that when I was 10, and I was like, ugh. Harry Potter books, I'm gonna watch the movies. It's the same thing. No, it's not. So many more details that I enjoy because I'll be honest, I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. So yeah, I did enjoy reading all the books. I read them so fast. Not even kidding, I was surprised with myself. And then I read Michelle Obama's Becoming that I really liked. And eventually I just started reading everything from magazines that are based on my industry, and I love getting more information and books in Greek and in English. I tried reading a book in Spanish that I have already read in English, so I can kind of learn more words in Spanish. That didn't work out, let me be honest, so I stopped it. My favorite book so far, absolutely loved A Work in Progress by Conor Fanta. I love this book, and this was one of my favorite because he's someone that I know through YouTube, but I also loved reading his story through his book. And now I actually decided to read books that are about choreography and dancing and the intimate act of choreography. It was recommended by everyone, so I just started reading this and I do find it helpful a lot actually. So I guess the point of it is that a millennial fear such as FOMO led me to read books. So I guess fear of missing out can be an advantage, and now I can talk about books with other people, something that I personally made fun of. Yeah. So how I actually did it. I read two books at the same time. Some people don't recommend that, but I did quite enjoy doing it. So in the morning I wake up and I have my breakfast and then I travel to work by train. On my train ride I would read a memoir or a self-book. I don't like self-books that much, but I did read them. At night or when I was home, late afternoon, depends the time I go home, I would spend some time reading fiction book. The one was reality and the other one was fiction. So that worked for me, maybe it doesn't work for you, but I found it quite interesting because in the morning I could not read fiction because fiction for me is all about imagination and closing your eyes and thinking about what you're reading and creating characters, while memoirs and self-books is about making you think or read someone's story. And that's easy for me to do in the morning, while fiction, it's easier for me to do at night because for some reason I'm more awake at night. It is what it is. I think on the first week I read 2 books, 2.5, and then on the second week I read 7 books. I actually read all the Harry Potter books and some memoirs in the morning. I think 2 of them, so not that many. And then for third and fourth week I read so many that I didn't actually count. I just remember reading the one after the other, and some of them were really small so I could literally finish them in a day, especially on the weekend that I had my entire days off. I would just sit in the sun or lay in bed and keep reading. I'm surprised with myself. I think just because I didn't have anything else to watch on Netflix, books were my entertainment and I loved it. So you know what? Read a book. If you don't like it, stop. But trust me, you will. Anyway, see you on the next one. Bye!